Hello and welcome to my channel, Nicola Yoga. I am Nicola. So before we get started today, if you have socks on, I would suggest that you remove your socks because we have a natural grip to our feet, to the yoga mat. So it's much safer to not wear your socks. In fact, I do recommend you take them off. And I'm going to get rid of this thing, which I use as a mask. In this current situation where we're all going around looking like bank robbers, I like to remove any memory of that when I'm doing my yoga, and I'm going to get comfortable. So, peeling off the layers, as we say. Alright, so we're going to start in balasana today, so kneeling. Knees can be together or hip distance apart, keeping the knees in line with the hips, and sat down on the ankles. Now if this position isn't available to you, come into any seat position that you wish. So that can be legs out straight, it can be sukhasana, or heels in towards the midline and allow the knees to fall out to side. So be where you are. Never forcing, practicing ahimsa, non-violence towards yourself and towards others. So from here, I'm going to engage through the sit bones, grow tall in the spine. Shoulders pull back and down. Hands placed down on the thighs or on the knees for receiving or grounding. Nice long deep breaths, light tuck in the chin, shoulders pull back and down. Maybe rest with your eyes closed or rest with your gaze about 2 or 3 feet ahead, your choice. And just take some nice long inhales through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. And on the next inhale, bring the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down, letting go of tension, letting go the remains of the day, flowing with breath. Inhale, shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, release the shoulders back and down. 3 more, just like that. And then just rest in silence and stillness for a few moments. And whilst you're there, I'm just going to tell you about my upcoming workshop, which I am doing online. So I have a trauma-informed yoga workshop, which in these current times I thought might be really useful for this yoga community. So basically, in the current times that we are under, we maybe experience that discomfort, and maybe the experiences in your past may be showing up for you so that you're ready to possibly work on that again. So I do have a trauma-informed workshop which covers any kind of trauma. So that can be loss of relationship, it can be grief, child abuse, it can be trauma from a vehicle accident. There's many things that the body experiences trauma from. So that discomfort can come up in the chest, it can come up in the gut, or it may even come up in the shoulders, wherever that's surfacing for you. So I do have a 7-week workshop which is online. It is a payable service that I am providing. So 7 weeks. So the first hour to 45, between 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes, depending on the people that are in the classroom and what their needs are as to how long and what kind of practice that we do. So trauma-informed yoga is quite substantially different to other forms of yoga. It's choice words, the way that the room is set up. I mean, obviously it's online, so you're in your own safe space at home. So then that first part of the class is pre-recorded, and then the second half of the class works on CBT, so cognitive behavioural therapy, and the second part of the class is a writing workshop which is live online via Zoom. So I only have a limited number of participants, maximum up to 8 people. So if you are interested in that, please email me via nicolayoga@outlook.com. So that's Nicola yoga@outlook.com. So if you are interested in that, as I said, it is a chargeable service. However, it is sliding scale, so if you do have a lack of affordability, then there are options for you. So anyway, without further ado, coming back into our practice, taking a few more breaths here, allowing the body to come back to nice, easy, gentle breathing. I'm going to raise the arms up overhead. Slight gaze up, just float the eyes up, not the head. So keeping the neck in neutral, level the spine. And just float the eyes up, so exercising the eyes too. Palms come together. And then slowly reach the arms out wide. Reach the hands behind you and start to tilt from the crease of the hips. Extend the neck long, just slightly forwards. Breathe. Inhale back up, open the hands, overhead, palms come together. Maybe gaze up this time. If you don't have any neck or shoulder issues, you can start to tilt the head back just slightly. And then exhale, open the arms, reach the hands back and bend slightly from the crease of the hips. Neck stays in line with the spine. So almost like we're coming into a runner's lunge, but we're kneeling. Inhale, come back up. Palms come together. Exhale, open the arms wide and come back. So I'm just going to turn around so you can actually see the angle of my body to the side. So inhale up. Exhale, fold. So as you can see, my neck extends long. There's a slight tuck in the chin, so keeping the neck in line with the spine. The bend is from the crease of the hips. And extending long, reach the arms back. So feel that push and pull with the body. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. 3 more, just like that, following your own flow and pace of breath. And then on the next one, we're going to inhale the hands up. And if you wish to go a little bit deeper and come into relaxation, link the hands together behind the back. Or if that's not available to you, maybe hold on to opposite elbows or palms together in reverse prayer, but only if the palms are together. Pull the shoulders back and down. Inhale, gaze up. If the fingers are bound, point the forefingers, and then exhale as you bow into rabbit pose. Forehead or crown comes down to the earth. And breathe. Extend the forefingers up towards the sun. And relax here. Release the arms down by your sides, reaching towards your toes. Around the shoulders and relaxing. 3 breaths here. Slowly bring the hands underneath the shoulders. And we're going to take the hands out slightly, so it's only as long as your arms will reach. 4 fingers point to 12 o'clock. Ground down through the 4 corners of your hands. Curl the fingers so you only feel the pads of your fingertips, not the whole fingers. Come up onto the knees and then take one knee back, level with the hip, and then the other. Inhale as you gaze forwards, neck in line with the spine, not dumping in the shoulders. Engage the core. Exhale, fold in to our stretching cat, Ardha Madhurasana. Inhale, gaze forwards, neck stays in line with the spine. So we're not arching today, keeping it more of a nurturing cat and cow. Exhale, fold in. Around the shoulders and feel like the skin is being stretched across those shoulder blades. Inhale, gaze forwards, neck extends long, shoulders pull back and down. Not dumping in the shoulders, not dumping too much weight on the wrists. Exhale, fold in. gazing towards the chest or the thighs. And 3 more just like that, following your own flow and pace of breath. And this time when you come forwards, drop the pelvis, keeping the neck in neutral. To balasana or cow pose. Exhale, folding. Keep going. I'm going to bring that right knee in towards the right wrist or right elbow. Extend long, keeping the neck in neutral still. Inhale, right knee, right elbow. Extend long, point the toes. Inhale, exhale. Again, not dumping in the shoulders. Inhale, exhale, curl in this time, reach back. Inhale, exhale, gaze back. Inhale and exhale, 3 more. If you want to micro bend those elbows, feel free to do so. Slowly bring that right knee back down and dance out the hips and the shoulders. Again, keeping the neck in neutral. And notice how that changes the pose and makes the pose just that little bit more nurturing to the body. And then we're going to repeat that on the other side. Inhale, left knee to left elbow. Exhale, reach back. Keeping the shoulders as still as you can to begin. Keep going. Extend back. Moving with breath, moving with grace and ease. And then maybe going a little bit deeper. So when we come back, the elbows come down towards the knees, not splaying out. And then round the shoulders, gaze back. Inhale, tap the left knee to left elbow. Exhale, bend at the elbows, gaze back, tap back. Keep going. And slowly bring the left knee down. Again, dance out the hips, dance out the shoulders. And then slowly, mindfully bend the knees in towards the elbows in towards the rib cage. Start to straighten out as we press the hips forwards and come all the way down. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Pressing down towards the feet. Inhale to baby cobra, elbows stay close to the rib cage. Exhale, release. Or maybe full cobra as we keep a micro bend in the elbows, especially if you're double jointed like me. Engage through the glutes, open the chest, pull the shoulders back and down. Breathe. Exhale, release. Or if you want to go deeper again, hands come just slightly back from the shoulders against the rib cage. Ground down through the feet. Inhale as we straighten out the arms with a micro bend in the elbows and gaze forward. Upward facing dog. Again, keep the neck in neutral. Exhale, release. Reach the hands back. Placing the hands against the earth, roll the shoulders up on the inhale. Release on the exhale. This time maybe float the hands off the earth, level with the hips. As we inhale, pull the shoulders back. Exhale, release. Or if you want to go deeper, floating the feet off the earth, you can stay here with the hands down, or you can also float the hands and the shoulders off the earth too. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Inhale as we reach the hands forwards this time. Level with the shoulders or wider for extra stability in the shoulders. plant the hands down, chin starts to gaze forwards, keeping your gaze at your fingertips, and then float the feet off the earth. And notice how that changes the pose. Breathe. So we're in Superman or Superwoman, whichever you are. Breathe. 3, 2, 1, release. Inhale as we float the hands up, maybe this time, your choice. And the feet at the same time. 5, engage the glutes. 4, breathe. 3, 2, and 1, release back down. Take a breath here, and on the next inhale, float back up. Feel like you're flying through the sky, just like that Superman or Superwoman. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1, release. Bring the elbows back underneath the shoulders. Or if this is uncomfortable for you, walk the elbows forward slightly. Hands plant down, shoulders pull back and down, coming into Cobra. Allowing the pelvis to become heavy, allow the hips to be heavy. Now if you have issues with your lower back, engage the glutes. Shoulders pull back and down, chest releases forwards. Breathe. If you want to go deeper, coming into seal pose, take the hands out wide to mat distance apart, or if you're okay, shoulder distance apart, listening to your shoulders. Inhale as we start to straighten the arms with a micro bend in the elbows. Eyelets of the elbows face forwards, and feel that lovely stretch in the shoulders, arching the spine. Gazes forwards, keeping the neck in neutral. Breathe. If at any time you need to release back into Cobra, feel free to do so. Exhale, release. Plant the hands down, back underneath the shoulders, curl under the toes, and press back to downward facing dog. Walking the dog here, bending the right knee in towards the chest, and then the left knee, moving with breath, moving with grace, moving with ease. And then like a graceful dance, we're going to slowly, slowly, slowly walk up. And as we walk, we're going to ground down for one side, gaze under the elbow. And then stepping the next foot down, gaze under the left elbow. And keep going. Being mindful of the back, and then as you get closer, gaze forwards. Feet come to mat distance apart. In Uttanasana or forward fold, allow the head to become heavy. Releasing the shoulders, releasing any tension. Micro bend the knees or bend the knees deeply. Listen to your body. As the hands float down towards the shins, the ankles or the earth. Nod the head yes. Shake the head no. Inhale, reach back, start to straighten out the body, maybe keeping the chest on the thighs, coming into Utkatasana or chair pose. Breathe. Inhale, gaze up, float the hands up so we engage the legs, tuck the pelvis. Nice open heart, shoulders pull back and down, reaching the hands overhead. Last thing to come up is the head. Hands float down through heart center. Exhale. Inhale up, press the hands forwards, Hasta Tadasana, 2 hands, mountain pose. Exhale, arms out to the sides. Inhale up, exhale, reach the hands forwards and start to bend at the knees, folding forwards. Inhale, flat back. Hands come underneath the knees. As we engage the glutes, extend the neck out long, shoulders pull back and down. Adho Uttanasana, halfway hold. Breathe. And on the next exhale, release. Reach the hands back. Bend at the knees, chest can stay on the thighs, or extend the neck long and start to engage the core as you reach the hands back, shoulders pull back and down. Breathe, Utkatasana. Inhale, reach the hands forwards, come up to mountain or tadasana. Maybe a slight back bend this time, pressing the hips forwards, maybe gazing up to the thumbs if you don't have any neck or shoulder issues. Exhale through heart center. Tadasana, Namaste. Inhale up, spread the arms out wide. Exhale as we reach the hands forwards, level with the shoulders, palms face together, bending into the knees. And slowly come down to Uttanasana, forward fold. Again, shake out the head, releasing any tension here. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Reach the hands back. Again, chest can stay on the thighs or engaging through the core, allowing the heels to become heavy. Maybe spread out the toes for extra stability. Or maybe curl up the toes if you want to go deeper. Engage the glutes, shoulders pull back and down, extend the neck long. Reach the hands forwards, come all the way up. Maybe a slight back bend, listening to your body. Exhale through heart center. And Samastiti. Breathe. Taking a few breaths here. Hands come to the hips. We're going to inhale as we bring the right leg level with the hip. Flex the foot, engaging through that left foot. And then inhale, engage the core as we exhale. Start to straighten the legs slightly and reach that leg back. Now start to bend from the crease of the hips, coming into Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Hands can reach back as before. Slight micro bend in that left knee. Inhale, reach forwards and bring the knee up. Exhale, slowly, mindfully reach back. Inhale, bring the knee back up. Hands come overhead. Exhale, shoot back. And hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step the leg back slowly, mindfully, coming up into Warrior 1. Hips face forwards. Keeping that nice bend in that front knee. Knee should not be protruding the ankle. You should be able to see your big toe, if not, adjust your position. Hips face forward, shoulders pulled back and down, grow tall in the spine. Zip up your Uddiyana Bandha, which is your pelvic floor, to the start of your rib cage. Engage the inner thighs to protect the knees. Engage the glutes to protect the lower back. Reach the arms up by the sides of your ears or wherever that is for you. Listening to your body, shoulders pull back and down. Exhale, reach back, bending from the crease of the hip. Extend the neck long. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Pivot on that back foot to Warrior 2, bringing the foot to 90-degree position, heel to arch alignment. Breathe, keeping that bend in that front knee. Hips are now facing to the side. Extend the arms out wide. Breathe. And this time taking the right hand to the crease of the left hip. And feel that opening the shoulders. You gaze down towards that back toe. Flip that front hand, come back to Peaceful Warrior. And back to Warrior 2. Cartwheel the arms around, pivot on that back foot, and extend forwards into that runner's lunge. Come up onto the fingertips, shoulders pull back, reach back, and breathe. 3, 2, 1. Plant the hands down, come down to the knee, and fold in. Keeping that micro bend in the knee. Hips are square. And breathe. Slowly come back up. Curl under the toe. Bend into that knee, spring off that back foot. You can take a few steps to get back to forward fold, or spring up with one step. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, spread the arms out wide. And down through heart center. So we're going to repeat that on the other side. So hands come to the crease of the hips, pull the shoulders back and down, engage through the feet. Inhale, bringing that left knee level with the hip. Flexing the foot, slowly, mindfully. Inhale, engage the core. Exhale, start to sweep that leg back, setting up for Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Flexing the foot, maybe reach the hands back. Level with the hips, extend the neck long. Inhale, reach the arms forwards, bring the knee up. Exhale, float back through Warrior 3. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, shoot it back. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step back, left foot back this time. Nice bend in that front knee. Again, you should be able to see your big toe. If not, adjust your position. Hips face forward, shoulders pull back and down. Zipping up your Uddiyana Bandha from your pelvic floor to the start of your ribcage. If you want to add the arms, you can raise the arms overhead. Again, your choice. Or keep the hands at the hips if you need. Inhale, sweep the arms back. See that nice straight line we're creating here with the body from the head to the base of the toes. Inhale, up. Exhale, bending from the crease of the hips. Extend the neck long. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, back up as we pivot on that back foot to the 90-degree position. Heel to arch alignment. Hips face to the side this time. Extend the arms out long. Breathe. And then taking that left hand to the crease of the right hip this time. Gaze over towards that baby toe. Flip that front hand. And inhale back to Peaceful Warrior. Breathe, keeping that bend in the knee as the arm reaches overhead. Inhale back. Exhale, fold. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly from here, cartwheel the arms around. Pivot on that back foot. And then come into that runner's lunge. So come up onto the fingertips. Extend the arms back. Extend the neck long. Pressing the hips forward, squaring off the hips. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands back down. Come down to the knee. And then straighten out that front leg with a micro bend in the knee. Maybe allowing your head to come down towards the inside of the calf or knee. Maybe walking the hands out to stretch out the shoulders at the same time. Breathe. Keeping the hips square. And then slowly come back. Bring the right knee back to meet the left. And rest into child's pose. So knees can either be together or apart. Your choice. And we're going to finish off here today. And if you want to bring your hands level with your hips, feel free to do so, reaching the hands back towards your toes. Allow the shoulders to round in. Maybe resting with your ear on one side. As you take a few moments with silence here to release the body, resetting the nervous system and resetting the spine, coming into the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the opposite to fight and flight. Inhale back to center if you came over to one side, and then exhale as you take the other ear over to the other side. Breathe. Slowly, mindfully bringing the head back to center, bring the hands back underneath the shoulders, and slowly, mindfully start to push up using the core. Bring the shoulders back and down. Either knees can be hip distance apart or knees together as you come back to whichever easy seated pose you would prefer. So that can be in seated, in balasana or hero pose. You can allow the feet to come out long, whatever you need, or you can be in sukhasana, which is easy cross-legged, or heels in towards the midline, or even half lotus as you bring one foot to the inner thigh, or full lotus. Padmasana. Hands maybe grounding down on the knees for grounding, or palms facing up for receiving. Ground down through the sit bones, grow tall in spine, tuck in the chin, shoulders pull back and down. Maybe float the eyes closed or rest with your gaze about 2 or 3 feet ahead. Taking a few breaths here as we seal off our practice. Float the arms up overhead. Exhale through heart center. May you be happy, healthy, and free. If you are in Padmasana, unfold the legs, and maybe bringing the thumbs to the brow and bowing. Namaste. Thank you everyone for sharing in our practice today. I hope you enjoyed this flow. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button and let me know in the comments section how this went for you. Or if you're looking for anything in particular that you have ailments with, my specialty, or one of my specialties, are yoga for ailments. You will see 33 days of yoga for ailments in some of my other videos, so please check that out if you wish. So yeah, let me know in the comments section if there's anything in particular that you're working on your body that you might need to release, and I'd be happy to do a video for you. So the next video that I do will be a yin practice, so that will air towards the end of the week, Thursday or Friday. So if yin is what speaks to you, please look out for that video. So if you're looking out for it, then hit subscribe and the notifications will hit your email or your notifications on your telephone if that's how you use it. So yeah, subscribe and maybe follow me on this journey. Anyway, I hope you have a beautiful day. Please enjoy the rest of it. Namaste.